All right, we're here with Jason Pillars. Jason is an executive board member of Burn Camp, and just thought I'd interview him and get some input on what Burn Camp is and how Turkey Mountain Bike Festival benefited Burn Camp. So what is Burn Camp?
Well, Burn Camp's it's a 5-day camp that we do every year for kids that what we call our burn survivors. We don't call them burn victims, because a survivor is someone who's overcome their injury, and victims someone who's succumbed to their injuries. So this 5-day camp, it's held every August out at Dry Gulch. So people that are familiar with the Christmas train, they probably know where Dry Gulch is. And you've been out there. You came out there about a year or two ago, and you know this is like, hey man, this is unbelievable what this camp is. If you've never seen it, you need to check it out. It's phenomenal, but it's free, and that's what we do. Is we provide a 5-day camp. It's free totally for these kids to come out, kind of connect with each other, to share their stories, open up, and we call it one big family, because that's what they are. That's one big family. So you're at the fire station, so there you go. But that's what we do. It's this every year. We're coming up on our 20th year this next year, so 20 years. We're real excited. And about 20 to 25 of our former campers have come back as counselors that are helping other kids and sharing their stories and connecting, and so it's been just tremendous.
Awesome. Now you've mentioned before that like last year, again, the money that the festival raised, you were saying, I just focused on how many kids is that going to send to camp, and I was unaware that you were saying that there's other ways that y'all help these children as well. And how is that?
Well, not only besides the 5-day camp, what we try to do with the money is that we offer a scholarship. It was called Fitzpatrick Scholarship, after one of our family members that we had in our burn camp group that had passed away. We named it after him. Mm-hmm. And what we do is we offer money up for anyone who's looking to extend their education after high school through either a accredited college or a vocational trade of some type. We have that they could reapply for that each semester. And so, it's something we do. So we try to keep building upon that. We also try to send kids to burn conferences around the country so that they can also talk about, hey, life goes on. This is something this is part of my life. This is something that's affected me. But how do I move past this? How do I get on with life? So those conferences are very important, obviously very expensive, to talk about airfare and travel and stuff like that. But and there's other camps that we send them to as well, so they can kind of get a general knowledge of, and connect with people from around the country and see what everybody else is doing as well.
Cool. As far as how much did the festival impact as far as the amount of money that we were able to raise last year? What kind of an impact did that have as far as on the budget? Man,
it was, for us, it totally exceeded our expectations. It was something we said, this is the first year. We don't know how it's going to go, but we're like, if we make $1, we're excited just to see this.
Well, I had told y'all that I was hoping to be able to raise about $500.
Yeah. So to see and see what came back from that, and just the impact alone, that what we saw last year with people, like upping everybody else and donating money and say, hey, well, I'll match that and this and that. We talked about, I don't know if we'll ever see that again. We hope to.
It'll be tough I think, to recreate what went on last year. But one thing that I'm going to do this year is I'm going to do a traveling team trophy. Oh, nice. So, and I'm actually this week I'm going to try to get that thing designed and out so I could actually start really promoting it. But it's going to be a team trophy for the team that raises the most money, and I talked to NPI. NPI is going to create the trophy, the traveling trophy for us, and then each year they'll go and they'll engrave the new, the year in the team. So basically, it'll be a record of the who's had it in it. They can put it wherever they want as far as present it, to display it. I was kind of figuring each team is affiliated with a bike shop, and then it could, if they wish, it could go to that bike shop, and it's obviously going to have on there the Burn Camp logo, and also we're going to use our basically our trail marker type of a design on there. So it's going to be a pretty neat little traveling trophy. So we'll look for that to be presented this year, and we're going to go ahead and put last year's winner, which I need to double check, but I'm pretty sure that was off camber. They came in big time last year. And so we'll see if maybe Team Phoenix or one of those other teams can top them out, or maybe Sound Pony.
I like the challenge. I like the challenge.
Well, and these people, they like a challenge.
Oh yeah, so absolutely.
That's why they race their bike.
We talked about the money that talking about topping one another and the money that was raised. it couldn't have come at a better time because I was putting on a charity golf tournament,
Yeah.
and just kind of working, right before your event. We thought this could be a good year, and for the first time, our tournament got rained out.
Well, our race got rained out, but we were able to
Right.
reschedule.
Right, and we couldn't get anything
Yeah.
to come together, and so that money, really, that you raised,
Yeah.
and everybody raised, because it couldn't have come at a better time.
Awesome.
We've got some big events that that help benefit us. That the Smoky Guns Fight Night. It's split between a 60-40 split between us and Special Olympics
Yeah.
Oklahoma. And then we did a disc golf tournament at the end of last year. Something new we're trying. But the money you guys raised really truly helped us to pay for those kids, to do some other things we might not have been able to do. And I tell you, the love and just the excitement I saw from those people from the cycling community has been phenomenal.
Well, one thing, obviously, whenever we teamed up with Burn Camp in the cycling arena, was to try to. Our mission was to raise awareness, and I think that we've definitely done that around the state, and surrounding states are starting to reach out, just by traveling to Arkansas and racing in Arkansas, and word is definitely spreading, and hopefully
sure.
we can. Hopefully we can have another successful year with the Turkey Mountain Fest, and as well as, and that means putting some more money in Burn Camp's budget.
Well, we're excited. We're looking forward to it. I mean, it's one of those things each year we talk about, and we're having a meeting next week. We're real excited about it, and talking about the awareness. You were able to find a burn survivor.
Yes.
That came to camp
Yes.
last year, and locally.
Yeah, it was a child in my son's school.
Yeah. So that's priceless. I mean, that's worth more than any of the money we could raise.
And that's what anybody out there can do, is keep an eye out for, and now that they know what Burn Camp is, and do the same. So
Awesome.
All right, well, this is Jason Pillars. Like I said, he's with Burn Camp, and let's try to one up from last year, or just let's do it again. All right, you have a good day.